Yeah, man. Let me go back to my favorite filter. Not the bubbles. Oh no, not the bubbles. No, let me quit playing. I like that one better. Anyway, I usually do my videos at another location, not at home, but um, the video I did before this one, this is my second video today, and today is Wednesday, June 13th, 2018. It's hot where I'm at right now, whatever. So I'm a little sweaty, but I don't care. But yeah, I was just describing on the video I did before this one, I was describing what our pool looks like at home. We know that's never happened before. As far as I know, I'm the only targeted individual in the home I live in. I don't think anyone else is targeted, but of course they'll be affected by it because I'm the targeted individual living with two other people. You know what I'm saying? So first there was the dog situation. The last week in May when I was out of town. I live in California. Went out of town to Texas. Like I said in my last video, or I said before my other ones. Maybe I mentioned it. But I didn't really elaborate because I was pressed for time at that time. And I had to walk to work and everything. But, now I have a little time to sit still a little bit, before I start doing my little stuff I need to do up here right now at work. But just had some shit on my mind. Just wanted to clarify. Like, that algae in the pool water at home, that's just crazy. And I got my first thumbs down on one of my videos ever that I've, noticed. Hopefully it was a thumbs down because of the way the pool looked and they were mad because the pool looked like that, just like I am mad. And just like, my boyfriend was mad when he took that pool cover off and the shit's dark green. Like, we was furious as fuck. We still are. We cooled off about it, but we was furious as fuck yesterday talking about that shit. Shit's never happened before. We've had a pool last year in the summer when we lived at another location. Um, so we know that was purposely done. So yep. But anyway, what happened the last week in May, last month, um, animal control came to the house and, took the dog and everything, said it was illegal to have your dog chained and confined in a chain. I mean, she still had enough room to walk and everything, and had a little doghouse, and always kept her fed with water. And the paperwork even said that there was no water or food out for the dog. Like, what the fuck? My boyfriend always fed the dog, or my girlfriend always fed the dog, made sure there was water in it every day. Dogs sometimes kick in their water, kick around, and there was dirt in the water when the police and animal control was there at the house, and they were trying to talk shit to my boyfriend a little bit and say, there's dirt in the water. But motherfucker, the dog kicks and everything. We can't control what the dog does, kicking dirt into the water. Shit, he checks that water twice a day sometimes when the dog was there to make sure the water was clean for the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to call a dog a motherfucker like I don't care. I'm just saying that's just how I talk. I have a potty mouth. I'm very blunt when I say shit, so that's just how I am. But man, that was crazy though. And to say that there was no food and no water out there when animal control came to get the dog and shit. Oh, and another thing I forgot to mention when I spoke about the situation in my last video before this one today, Wednesday, June 13th, 2018, because the first video I did today, I was at home. I wanted to show what the pool looked like and wanted to let people know a perp did it. I'm a targeted individual. This has never happened before at our prior residence or former residence before the place we're in now. So we know it was a perp doing that shit. Like, there was more backyard room. Sorry, this gum in my mouth. But there was more backyard room in the house we were in before the house we're in now. So that's the only spot where we could safely put the pool, like on the side of the house. couldn't put it back anymore because there's like a dead tree stump in the ground that would have poked in the bottom of it. So that is really the only spot we could put that pool. If you've seen my last video, you know what I'm talking about. When I was showing all the algae in the pool, like that someone put in there, like chlorine. It was always chlorine in that water. The water was cleaned, you know, and all that stuff kept it up. My boyfriend always kept that up. And the pool was always in great condition. Pool long. Like, since the last week in May sometime, I think, because I was out of town when they got it. I was out of town and shit when they had bought the pool. And so we haven't even had it that fucking long, not even a full month. We haven't even had that pool a full month yet. And perps already want to try to fuck with the pool. Well, not try, but they did. No, they didn't fuck with the pool now. So that's still on my mind. Oh, and another thing, I kept on saying, oh, and another thing, and then something else popped in my mind. But, oh, and another thing, this is really what I wanted to say that I forgot. Someone had reported our dog to animal control for them to come to the house to get the dog. My boyfriend told me that as well. When I was out of town and we were video chatting, and when I used to have Facebook, we used to video chat a lot. But then I decided to deactivate my account. Love it. I'm so sick of Facebook, so I had to get rid of it. But I was gonna delete it before then, but when I was out of town, you know, it's easier to do the messenger thing and video chat with the app and all that shit. So, but yeah, I'm glad I deactivated my Facebook now. I'm so happy. But anyway, enough about that. But the thing is, there was someone that supposedly reported the dog in the yard chained the way it was, which was not illegal. It's not like it was a short chain, as short as this fucking stylus pen I use, because I got long ass nails. It's the only way I can do shit on my phone. It's not like the chain was like that short or anything. It had some length to it. It was longer than the fucking headphones and shit. Like, it was longer than that. So it was a good fucking length of a chain to keep the dog contained and stuff, because it would sometimes tear up the screen door and the screen stuff around the house. It would tear up stuff. Digging holes in the fucking yard was fucking irritating, but tearing stuff up, like messing the screen up, tearing the screens out, and my boyfriend had to replace it. Like, that's why the dog was chained. It would be out sometimes when he would do yard work or whenever, you know, he felt like, watching and keeping an eye on the dog or whatever. So there would be times that the dog would be loose and not just chained all the fucking time. But someone reported the dog, and that's how Bakersfield Police Department and fucking Animal Control came to the house during the last week in May this year, and said that someone reported that the dog it wasn't in danger. That's not the word they use, but y'all know what I'm getting at. Trying to say that it was some kind of not inhabitable or uninhabitable environment, but somewhat to that nature. I don't know what the paperwork said. I forgot, but that was some shit they were saying that someone reported the dog being chained, and tried to lie and said there was no food and water when it was. But then when they came to the house, it happened to be dirty water because the dog would kick a lot and dig and shit like that. So some of the dirt was in the water when they happened to be there, and it looked like that we just kept dirty water in the motherfucking thing all the time. That was a bad look, but my boyfriend always kept up with feeding and making sure she had clean water, because she would dig a lot and put dirt in the water a lot and shit like that. But shit pissed me off. Because if we still had our dog in our yard, if we could afford to just get another dog, just like that, just like real fast and all that shit. But I can't really snap with these goddamn nails, but you know what I mean. But if we had means to like just get another dog just like that, we thought about it. It would be cheaper than getting a whole fucking camera surveillance system. But who says it's not going to happen again? Like, whatever dog we get, it'll be some other bogus shit happening, and then fuck around and lose the dog again if we got another one. So it was like, we kind of gave up on trying to get another dog. Even if we were thinking about it, I would say fuck it. Because it would be some bogus ass shit, and they would take that dog if we got another one. So it's just a lot I'm thinking about because now they're fucking with the house now. The pool is part of the fucking yard, so that's like fucking with the house. You know what I'm saying? All because I'm targeted and everything, and there's other people that live there that are not targeted individuals, and they're affected by shit that happens to me because I'm around them and I live with them. That's what pisses me off. Like, hate these perps, man. Man. And then sometimes when I walk to work, or sometimes like the way that I walk to work, when I'm almost there and I cut through a certain little park area. It's not really a playground park, but it's a little park area I've made. Um, One day I'll make a video and I'll post it on here so y'all that I would walk the whole way I would walk to work because I wouldn't want the video longer than 12, 13 minutes because I always go over 10 minutes on my videos for some reason. But I don't try to. When I'm rambling on and I'm venting about stuff, I just keep on going. As y'all know by now, whoever watches me, kind of on the regular or not, just watching 3 of my videos, you'll get how my personality is and how I just have a hot head, pop off real fast. I'm quick to cuss somebody out if they offend me. If they disrespect me, I'm quick to get in their face. If it ain't no gun in my face, you finna hear what I got to say, I'm not scared of you type shit. That's my attitude. I'm not the baddest bitch in the world, but you know what? I stick up for myself and for who I love. And, you know, when there's shit affecting all of us, that pisses me off. And I think of ways that we could better our home and protect it better since we don't have a dog anymore. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm on now. Like, I'm getting ready to start my shift. I've been talking and rambling on, but thank God I work by myself. So there's not people always around me when I'm working. I don't work with a crew or anything. I just work at a facility where there's other people around sometimes that have meetings here and, you know, other stuff going on. And so I'm blessed enough that I can work by myself and do these videos sometimes when I'm at work. One, of course. So, but yeah, I'll be back though. I'll be ranting and raving some more in the future. I bet I will. I just want to document that, especially the last video I did before this one. This is my second video today, actually. And yeah, it's Wednesday, June 13th, 2018. The last video I did this morning, and this is morning time right now, me doing this video. It's before 10 a.m. Cali time right now, me doing this video. But by the time people see this, it'll be a different time and whatever the fuck y'all, you know, see it. But yeah, sorry, I got this gum in my mouth and all that stuff. I was trying to keep it together, chew it only a little bit while I talk, and not be as rude when I'm chewing and trying to talk and shit. But yeah, man, just really fucking just have to think of some other tactics and other things to do to, because these perps aren't going to stop. They're not going to stop. They're going to keep on fucking with me and fucking with me. And when they start affecting the house and affecting the pool water and doing stupid shit like that's fucking with home, and that's not cool. That's a whole nother level of fucking with somebody. It's the difference between fucking with somebody in public and gang stalking is not good. I'm just saying, but if it's away from where you live, if you're a targeted individual, it's better to be gang stalked or be, you know, having shit done around you that's fucked up when you're not at your place of residence or you're not around your place of residence. Because as soon as these perps know where you live, that's where shit hits the fan. Slowly but surely. Like yesterday, the pool got all algae in it, even though it was chlorine in our water. Next, who knows what the fuck perps are gonna do to the yard? Like, I wish I. Sorry, my connection got lost a little bit, so it kind of cut off what I was saying for that. What I was trying to say, I actually kind of forgot. What was I trying to say before that? It did a reconnecting thing on my screen, and so if there's like a brief little cutoff point, and then it's me saying this or saying that's why. Phone's already affected and bugged and everything else, so I mean, one thing is evading the privacy. It's getting some people. Now, perp want to fuck with the pool at where I fucking live. fuck the text message thing and bugging my phone, but you want to fuck with the pool? You want to fuck with the house now? That's too close to home, putting shit in our pool water just to send a message like, ooh, we here, we gonna do what we gonna do. We gonna put algae in the water. Who knows, next thing might happen. It might be some chemicals that'll fucking burn our fucking skin that we can't see until we get in. You know, perps can do anything and have something up their sleeve more serious than just putting algae in our fucking pool water. You know what I'm saying? Had to change the pH balance of the water so the chlorine wouldn't be effective in the water no more, and then put some algae in it, whatever, to make it look like that. That just pisses me off every time I think about it. So let me get my ass up, start my little shift, and y'all know when I blog on here, I'll be back, running my mouth some more. But to all the targeted individuals, keep your head up, stay. When shit comes your way, don't let the motherfucker see you sweat unless you're sweating because it's hot outside. You feel me? But what I mean is, don't let them see you go too much out of character, because I know I'm a hothead. I'm the last person to say to somebody, don't be a hothead. Don't overreact. You know, don't yell. Don't, because me, if it was someone that had a problem with me and they're all in my face, I'm going to be all in their face. That's how I am. Just to stick up for myself. I don't let no one push me around. I used to. I'm 31 years old now, but in my younger 20s, I used to be a pushover. I used to let a lot of shit slide, and I had low self-esteem back then, and I was in a really dark place, and I wasn't confident in myself like I am now. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, now I'm dealing with this targeted individual problem I'm going through, and shit is not funny. Like, motherfuckers need to wake up, man. Even if you're not a targeted individual, watching targeted individual videos, people like me blogging about it, and other hundreds and thousands, probably thousands of people talking about it. Like, I don't know exactly how many people blog about this on YouTube, but I'm not the only one. Won't be the last. Damn sure ain't the first. Goddamn, you see what I'm saying? It's just getting too common now. It's too common of a problem. Gang stalking and the work mobbing problems and just being a targeted individual, period. That's just a damper on anyone's life, everyone's life who's affected by that. Like, even if you're not a targeted individual and you live with someone who's a TI, you gotta have the mindset like you're one your goddamn self. Like, if you're in a relationship with somebody who's a TI, or if you're a roommate with somebody and you know about what the TI program is and all that type of stupid shit, what that stupid shit got going on with being a TI and how we are fucked with and stuff like that. If you're not a TI and you live with someone who is, like, you're pretty much affected too. I mean, you might not get hit as hard or affected by it as hard, and I meant hit as a figurative sense. A figurative sense. I know how to spell it, but I probably didn't say it right. Figure of speech is what I meant to say. When I say when it hits you hard, that was figure of speech, not literally someone hitting you in the face, but when you live with someone who's a TI and there's stuff happening to them separately, then you notice stuff around your house that's weird. It's probably because they're targeting that one targeted individual they know of, and they're not even trying to affect the house. They just know that's where the TI lives. And that's what the fuck's happening with me now. But I'm not the only one that lives there, and that shit's not cool what happened to our pool. I haven't seen algae, but yeah, I grew up in Mississippi and Texas. I am from Texas, but I've been in Mississippi for a little bit of my childhood, so I done been in some country, okay? I know what swamp water look like. It's not as dark as our pool water, but it's getting there. Like, swamp water be getting green like that. You know what I'm saying? But let me get my ass up, do what I need to do. And I'm at 20 minutes now. Goddamn, let me get the fuck off here for now. And to all the target individuals, be careful. Always stay alert. I know you can't always, when you don't have camera surveillance or you don't have a dog outside your house, you can't always just be looking outside your window looking at shit to happen, because it's not going to happen that way. I catch myself all the time at the house looking through the kitchen window where the pool is, just to see who around in front of the house or the side of the house. Because one time I look, There was a truck sitting there when no one was home but me. And as soon as the motherfucker driver looked at me looking outside from inside the house, looking with the blinds open like this, like I got the blinds open, and I'm looking, waiting on the driver to look at me. As soon as the driver looked at me, he drove the fuck off real fast. That happened the week after. So sometime when that happened. But yeah, man, just be careful, y'all. To all the targeted individuals and people who live with targeted individuals, all of us need to be careful, for real. We gotta stay alert. Can't let these motherfucking perps let us be off our game and not be aware of shit, or else we gonna be put in a real serious situation, worse than what we ever faced before. And whatever that to happen, so we gotta stay alert and keep on doing what we do to